Okay, video jockeys and smoker fiends. Today we're going to smoke some eggs to make some smoked deviled eggs out of. I want to talk about the eggs first. So we've learned through trial and error the best way to do a hard-boiled egg is you want to get your water boiling first. Slightly set your eggs inside the water and let them boil for 12 minutes. That'll make sure that the egg white does not bond to the little film that's inside the egg. That way it'll make it easier to separate. So 12 minutes boiling, turn off the heat, let it set for 3 minutes in the hot water. After that, you want to start rinsing in cold water and allow the eggs to soak. And you want to allow that for 15 minutes. Every 5 minutes you can come out and add cold water, dump some cold water out to keep the eggs nice and cold, but you want to rapidly cool them. And if you follow this method, you'll be able to do this. Take this, give it a good shake. Alright, hang out in just a second. Alright, open it up, get the egg out. And this egg, see how easy that is? Nice little rinse in our sink. And voila! We've already done the other 18, but I wanted to give you that tip. Mainly because you want some good eggs for this. You don't want to overcook your eggs. You'll know when you cut into them if your yolk is starting to turn a brown or a gray. They're overcooked. That's the sulfur coming out in them. They're still edible, but you want the yolk a nice yellow when you bring it out. So let's go prep our smoker. Alright, we're back. And right now we've got our setup ready to go. I'm going to be using my grandfather's smoker that's over here. It doesn't really matter what you use. We're going to cold smoke these eggs. And if you've seen my other video with cheese, you don't need ice or a tin or anything like that. All you need is your tube. You're going to need some pellets, some wood pellets. We're going to use hickory for this, put some bacon flavor on the eggs. And you're going to need a torch. Shake this up, start it up, get it going, and all we want to do is ignite the pellets. Get them good and lit. And that's what you want. You want a nice little chimney fire going. You're going to let this go for a minute or two with the flame out. The wind may blow it out, and if the wind blows it out and it's smoking, you're still good to go. Alright, so our smoker, we have an offset chamber down here. I'm not going to use it because I like the direct smoke to come up underneath to give it more of a flavor. I don't want the chances of it escaping out of the offset chamber before it makes it into the main chamber. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my my smoking tube down here, and it's going to run for about 4 hours. My eggs are going to go up here on the top rack, and that should give enough distance. You don't need the ice tray because eggs won't melt, essentially. Alright, our smoke tube is running. Got a nice thing of smoke. Got our eggs up on the top shelf. We're going to close this, and it's going to go for about 4 to 6 hours, however long that tube will hold. Now, you can keep going if you want to and keep going longer. You're going to want to check it in 2 hours. They'll turn brown and they'll be darker on one side. When you check it in 2 hours, you just want to come out, flip them over once. You're going to have grill marks, but that's always a good thing. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'll pick it up when we're pulling them off into the deviled egg part. Alright, so here's the end result. Smoked deviled eggs. You're going to have to figure out your own filling for this, because I'm not going to give away that recipe, but this is what they look at. So